So, I saw a picture of you in an Elvis-like polyester jumpsuit when you were about 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You were playing back then? Were you doing Elvis songs?
I wasn't. I was like, I think that picture was like 5 or 6 years old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when did you start playing?
7.
7.
Guitar. I started singing 4.5 years ago.
But it was an Elvis song that wanted you to play the guitar, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Heartbreak Hotel?
Yes, ma'am.
And it rocked your world?
Yes, ma'am.
And, you know, John Lennon and George Harrison also say it rocked their world. And Robert Plant says it rocked their world, or his world, and it kind of motivated them the same way it motivated you.
Mm-hmm.
But your mom knew before you knew, right?
What?
She knew you were going to be a rock star.
She always believes in me, so.
Yeah. Is she the one that sent the video to YouTube that American Idol saw that gave you your first audition?
Well, I think they reached out to us because they look online and stuff, and they see people.
Yeah.
And they just contacted us, and that's where it all started. I got home one day from school. My mom was sitting in the back porch on a rocking chair. She's like, "Hey, you want to go do American Idol?" I was like, "I don't know if I want to do that." So, walked inside, came back out. I was like, "Sure, I'll do it, but only for you."
Because you're shy, right, by nature?
I am.
Yeah, and your dad's, you get that from your dad?
I think it's because we're just like so secluded, and everybody's mostly introverted down there in Louisiana.
People in Louisiana are not introverted, for God's sakes. You might be introverted in conversation, but when it comes to music or food or dancing, you're total extroverts.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think so?
I think so.
Yeah.
I guess, I mean, just like our whole family's kind of introverted until we get to know people.
Well, I saw something that your dad said he was inspired to run for city council or county board or something, and he said that normally was not his thing because he's a little quiet and a little shy, but he said that you inspired him because you did something that was kind of stepping out of the box.
Yes, ma'am.
And did he get that job, or did he get that
He
position?
didn't get it, but he, he didn't, no, ma'am.
But you got a big sign that says hometown of Laine Hardy, right?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
That's very
It got
cool.
stolen like 3 weeks ago, but
What?
it got put back.
Oh, did they return it, or did somebody find it? Or?
We found out, and then we just got another one and put it up.
Oh my gosh. What's it like writing in Nashville when you're walking into a room or you're walking into a publishing house and all of a sudden you're sitting down with people who have written songs for years and they're like, "Laine, give us ideas. Tell us about your life. What do you do? What do you know?" Is that where those songs come from when you're talking about the country and you're talking about, a small town and that kind of stuff?
Well, when I'm gone from home, all I can think about is home. So I guess that's just the main thing with me.
Yeah, I read that for you, all roads lead back to LA, and we're not talking Hollywood, we're talking Louisiana.
Yes, ma'am.
So even if you make $1 bazillion in this business and you become as big as Elvis, you're still going to go home to Louisiana.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what it's about. I mean, I think that's why people connect with you and love you, because we all, I think, deep down want to be where our roots are and where our family raised us. And what is it you're missing? Are you missing your mama's cooking?
I just miss being where I grew up.
Yeah.
Being gone just sucks sometimes, but
Yeah, it's hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
And especially at your age, that's
Yes,
kind of
ma'am.
tough. So what does your mom cook that you're missing? What food?
chicken and dumplings.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's traditional
Pork chops.
Southern. Pork chops.
Fried pork chops.
And tell everybody
Ketchup.
how many dogs you had up until 3 weeks ago.
Well, we had 6, and then one of the females had babies, so we had 13. and then we sold them, and now we got 6.
But still, 6 dogs is a lot.
It's a lot, but they're really independent dogs. We got like 17, 18 acres, so
Yeah.
they just run around, and then we got like all kinds of lease land. They just go, they always find their way back.
So it's so wild, your life in the past 3 years to go from, your small town in Louisiana to Hollywood to one of the biggest TV shows ever, to winning it,
Mm-hmm.
and now getting out on your headlining tour. I can't imagine what you've been through, but who is the coolest person you've met? And not like somebody you wanted to meet,
Mm-hmm.
but somebody who impressed you and gave you a piece of advice that you're like, all right, I can relate to that person.
Well, probably John Stamos. I didn't expect to meet him. We just ran into each other at the Capitol Fourth thing, and he was just, I don't remember all the advice he gave me, but just talking to him made me feel better, and he He was on Full House and his Uncle Jesse.
That's right, it's Uncle Jesse, and Aunt Becky's going to jail, for God's sakes. The world is turned upside down. What other show did you grow up watching that you would be freaked out if you met somebody from that show? Were you an iCarly kid?
I watched it.
Yeah.
I didn't go online and type iCarly.com. I honestly don't. I always watched old Western movies with my dad.
Oh, that's awesome. Spaghetti westerns or like John Wayne westerns?
Like the old man from Snowy River.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep. And what's the movie that you told me back in there made you cry?
Oh, Where the Red Fern Grows. Mm-hmm. That's my all-time favorite movie. And Rockies and Rambos.
All that kind of stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
And the song about California, is that really about you? It's really not about a girl that went to California. Is that really about you in reverse? Like the song's been reversed?
It can mean both ways.
Yeah, I kind of took it as that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, congratulations on your success. You have a bundle of fans here. Can't wait till I can play all of your songs on the radio because we just think the world of you. Who's got a... Well, first of all, how many times did you vote for him?
10 times, but I have 3 phones, so 30 times.
And she almost cried because you were worried the very last episode, right?
Yeah, because I was scared that we didn't get enough votes for you.
I was scared too.
I was like scared,
Oh, go ahead.
like Cubs World Series scared.
Ooh,
That's how
I'm
scared I was. Like, but I didn't bite my nails. Cubs World Series, I did.
Thank you.
That's put it in Chicago terms. Who else has a question? Oh, go ahead, Sean. You're loud. Just shout it out.
Yes. Laine, I have a very important question.
Yes, sir.
You an LSU fan, sir?
I am.
You feel good about what happened this year against Alabama?
I do feel really great about it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know how important it is down there.
Mm-hmm, it's really important. Football is.
Okay, I know
Go
you got a
Tigers.
question. Go ahead. I'll ask it for you. Whisper it in my ear. How nice is Luke Bryan is what she wants to know.
He is extremely nice. Like ridiculously nice. I don't know how he is.
And do you feel like they took you under their wing? I mean, I don't know when I watch the show how, like I would think they'd be really kind, but I mean, how often do you get to see them? Is it just during the show or how does that work?
Oh, we get to see them like when they're telling us stuff on stage, and then when we do the press lines after, we get to talk to them a little bit.
That's pretty cool. Who were you most nervous at being in front of those 3, Katie or Lionel or Luke?
Lionel.
Really?
He's in the Commodores. He knows
Yeah.
he has a lot of experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I just thought it would have been Katie because, I don't know, she intimidates me. Anybody else before we let him go? Oh, what you got?
My girlfriend back home. I've been friends with her for 36 years. She wants me to ask you, are you seeing anyone special at this time?
I am.
Oh,
It's off the market.
isn't
As
that?
special as you?
Huh?
Is she as special as you?
Is she as special as me?
Yes. Is she a person?
Meaning she likes you so much, like, could you possibly find a girl that they would approve of, is basically what she's saying.
She's amazing. So. Yes,
And
ma'am.
have you brought her home to meet your mom and dad?
I have.
Okay, well then that's a thing. He's off the market, ladies, but give him a round of applause. Laine, thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
He's at Joe's Live tonight. Thanks for playing the AT&T Bank Sound Studio.